All right, hello everyone. Come on in and be sure to hit that like button. So let's get into it. Okay, so about 2 days ago, I reported to you all how Dr. Heavenly Kimes from the show Married to Medicine, her son, even though she's always telling everybody else's business, one of her sons was supposedly arrested for assaulting a police officer. The story quickly went viral after a YouTuber first reported it. Okay, now with that all being said, I find it all interesting because you see, Miss Heavenly or Dr. Heavenly did an interview and she basically acted like she had no idea what was going on, what people were talking about, and that basically she's acting like her son was never arrested, that he never went to jail. And I want you all to pay attention because I find it all so interesting. Now, with that all being said, I'm going to go to the interview that she did. I'm going to put an overlay on it because I don't have permission, but I want to shout out Spill It Boy TV because that's who conducted this interview. Apparently, Dr. Heavenly is a friend of his show because he's clearly, according to what he says, he's had her on the show before. And so he got her to come on and he addressed the issue about her son supposedly being arrested. And Dr. Heavenly just played crazy. And I find it all interesting seeing how messy she is when it comes to everybody else's business, as I've said previously. Now, this information really has no particular merit other than it's gossip and juicy because Dr. Heavily is nefarious and is always talking trash about others, but doesn't bother to ever sweep around her own front door and then just lies to our faces. Okay, so let's get into it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
But here's the thing. You know how the YouTube streets go, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go ahead and talk about something that's in the YouTube streets. I woke up this morning, and before I made my way out into the world, the first thing I saw on my timeline was you. And I said, wait a minute. And it's a rough one. So I'm not gonna get into the whole story. I'm gonna get into the storyline, and then I'll let you tell us what you want to tell us about the situation. First thing I saw when I woke up this morning was Dr. Heavenly's son has been arrested for assaulting a police officer.
You know what? I saw that too because I'm in these YouTube streets too, and it scared the shit out of me because you never know. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I'm like, damn, I got two boys. Now, I pretty much could think about which one it would have been, but I called both my boys, and I feel like if you assaulted a police officer, you would be in jail. Now, neither one of these brother Tucker say got no money. So, you know what I mean? They might try to keep some shit from me, but if they did, they would have been in jail. Both my sons are well and fine, and I called them, and I was like, listen, what's going on? Everybody good? So we good. So we good over here. Praise God. Y'all scared the shit out of me with that because it scared me. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I woke up to this morning.
God raised my boys better than that. You don't touch no cop. Like, you don't even argue with a cop. Do what he say and let the mama handle it. That's what I would tell him.
So this was fake news.
I have not had anything about that. I ain't heard nothing about it. I called both my boys as soon as I heard it. You know what I'm saying? And both of them are well and fine.
Lord have mercy. I'm totally happy to hear that.
That was scary. Made my heart pump. When I saw it, I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? But I hear a whole lot. My man got biracial kids, last name Cam. You know what I'm saying? If it's true, I don't know shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, she's sitting her feigning stupidity and ignorance, saying that she called them and if they assaulted a police officer, they'd be in jail. Well, he was in jail. Somebody bailed him out, Dr. Heavenly. Was it you or your husband? Here's the thing. They probably didn't call her. The son probably didn't call her, Damon Kimes Jr. He probably called his father, who likely bailed him out. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Heavenly knows that her son was arrested. And then she said, oh, well, neither one of my boys are in jail. Well, of course they're not in jail because this incident happened in 2023. Okay, the case is still an open case. It's still an open case. And that's why the documents, that's why the documents is dated. One of the documents, anyway, is dated for March the 27th of 2025. She's sitting here running game and she's sitting here acting as if she was so perplexed. But she basically said that, oh, I could figure which one that it probably would have been, but they're both doing fine. Well, they're doing fine now, but your son was arrested, lady. Please stop. His name's all over the paperwork. And here's the thing. She's acting like she doesn't know, didn't hear, whatever. She knew which one that people were saying was arrested because she said she heard it on the internet. She's out here in the YouTube streets too. Yeah, you are. So with that all being said, then you saw who everybody's saying. It was Damon Kimes Jr. Second of all, I'm sure by now she's seen the documents because many of us have posted them after Lakeisha Keisha. Shout out to her for being the first one to break the story. But after she did the story about it, then the rest of us who talked about it posted the same receipts. Like, girl, sit down somewhere with the lies.
And because my boys is broke as hell. They ask me for money for food. So I know, you know what I'm saying? So God is good.
Now, mind you, her sons are like 20 plus years old. I want to say that the younger one of them is like 26, but they're both in their 20s. So my thing is, they're asking you for food. They're broke as hell. Your sons don't work. They don't make money. What are you talking about? What kind of sons are you raising? Well, let's let her cook.
Well, here's the thing. I figured there was something to it because you didn't call me and cancel.
Well,
you didn't call me and cancel. So that told me a whole lot.
But even if it did, I wouldn't have canceled. I'd have just been like, listen, my damn boy, it ain't me here. My damn boy did some stupid shit. That's what I would have said. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Heavenly, if I see that go up my timeline about one of my boys, I would be distraught.
It scared the shit out of me. But at the end of the day, love is life. Life is love. I love all my children unconditionally, and I would have taken care of it, baby. Trust me, I would have taken care of it.
Ah, it's so great to be back in Northern.
Okay, it's the last for me. Like I said, she's sitting there trying to fake the funk and act like she didn't have a clue and was so perplexed.
I feel you. I got a brother that he didn't make all the best decisions, and they try to use that against me sometime while I'm on here, and they throw his stuff in my face.
I got a brother that might be, but anyway, keep going. Keep going.
Well, mine, all I'm gonna do is love mine through it, because that's all I've ever told myself. I don't care what y'all say about my brother.
Okay, so like I said, she's doing nothing but lying. Okay, she's lying, and she knows it. All right. Now, because like I told you all before, I've already shown you the receipts. For any of you who missed the previous video that I did 2 days ago, here are the receipts right here. Girl, sit down somewhere, Dr. Heavenly, with your lying arse. All right. Okay, so here's the receipts right here. Now, they had her son's name all over it. Okay. The state of Georgia versus Damon Kimes. All right, March 27, 2025. But like I said, the initial event occurred in 2023. So I don't know why she's sitting up here lying, but so willing to tell everybody else's business. So now here's an article. YouTuber puts Married to Medicine star Dr. Heavenly Kimes all the way on blast. Dr. Heavenly Kimes has been accused of purposely not showing much of her life on TV. Married to Medicine star Dr. Heavenly Kimes has been busy with feuds during the current season of the show. She still isn't on good terms with Dr. Contessa Metcalf and Letitia Sweet Tea Lunsford. Earlier in the season, Heavenly and Contessa nearly came to blows. Yeah, they absolutely did. Okay, during a cast trip. Now, when it comes to Sweet Tea, they still haven't gotten past their issues from the previous season. Now, at the height of their conflict, even their husbands, Dr. Damon Kimes and Dr. Gregory Lunsford, struggled to maintain their friendship. They clashed due to Heavenly's social media comments. Not to surprise, tempers continue to flare on season 11's reunion. And let me say this, Dr. Damon Kimes, I have respect for him, but at the end of the day, he's just like Heavenly, as far as I'm concerned. He's just like Heavenly. They both act like their ish don't stink. And then he got upset with Dr. Greg Lunsford when he asked him about the cheating rumors that were being spread about Damon Kimes, Dr. Heavenly's husband. And he got upset because Gregory Lunsford said that, Dr. G, as they call him, basically said, I don't know what you do. Like, I can't vouch for you. I can't say that you're not a cheater. I don't know. And then so he got so mad. He went in on that man, called him a coward and all of this because the man didn't vouch for him. Well, the truth of the matter is he may not know what you do. He's not with you 24/7. Okay. Now, and if you know you're not cheating, then you don't need anyone to co-sign. That's all you have to do is give your word. Okay, that's my opinion. Now, interestingly enough, some viewers are starting to feel like Heavenly has been crafty about not sharing much about her personal life. Recently, a YouTuber alleged that Damon and Heavenly's son was having some messy legal issues. YouTuber Lakeisha Keisha said, y'all, come read the screen. Dr. Heavenly's son was arrested. Y'all, we didn't hear about any of this. Okay, we didn't hear anything about this, and he has an open case. Yeah, we didn't hear anything about it on the show, but she had a whole lot to say about everybody else's business, as I said. Now, this has been open since 2023, and he has been charged. But y'all, when I tell y'all what he was charged for, y'all are going to be like, whoa. Okay, so like I said, it was alleged assault on a police officer. I don't know if I believe it because where's the body cam footage, the dash cam footage? I would like to see that first. The officer alleges that Damon Kimes tried to drive into him. Now, we know that the police have lied before, saying that people who look like me have tried to drive into them, only for the footage to come out and see that that's not even the case. And there was a case that I specifically know about where this happened to a black man. The officer lied. And then because the man evaded him, the man eluded him, tried to get away. And so the officer was mad. So he lied, said the man tried to run him down with the car. Long story short, when the footage came out, it showed that the man actually went around the cop. But the thing is, when he went to court, the judge and everybody refused to even review the footage until his trial. So the man was forced to sit in jail for 2 years until his trial came up. Once the trial came up, the footage was shown in court and the case was dismissed. But he already had wasted 2 years sitting in jail for something he didn't even do. The bottom line was they didn't want to watch the video footage prior to the trial because they wanted to have a reason to keep him locked up in jail. Okay, they wanted to punish him for daring to evade the police officer. That's what that was. And these are the things they do. So while her son was arrested and has been charged with this, I don't believe that he likely did it, okay? I don't know if he really did it. I really would like to give him the benefit of the doubt, just because I know how the police get down. Now, with that all being said, but why is Dr. Heavenly sitting up here lying and pretending she has no clue, that she never heard anything about this, okay? Just lying. Okay, just straight up lying at the end of the day. You all drop me a comment. Let me know what y'all think about Dr. Heavenly and her being so messy, all up in other people's business, keeping up mess and just spreading stuff about other people, but then trying to lie and hide her own dirt. I find it absolutely egregious, okay? And it's a reality show, right? So aren't they supposed to be keeping it real? Well, I guess that's not a prerequisite. Okay, so anyway, with that having been said, I love you all to life. Enjoy the rest of this day, and I will talk to you all again soon. Peace.